Hello and welcome back. So this is going to be an update for Project Use It Up. I have been keeping track of this project for a year and a half on my channel, and this is all about the numbers. If you are interested, I have a whole playlist for the last year and a half of updates on this. So basically, I will be telling you how much I spent on makeup, how much I spent on skincare, how much I've used up of makeup and skincare, numbers of items for makeup, not numbers of skincare, and then also price and totals. And also this is kind of an update on my low buy as well. So yes, this is all about the numbers, but if you want to see actual products, then check out my Empties playlist. So let's get into it. Alrighty, so if you are new to my channel or haven't been following along, I am on a budget of $83 a month for makeup and skincare. And I know some people think that's a lot, some people think it's not a lot, but that is what I had decided for the year. And the reason was because I wanted to spend less than $1,000 on makeup and skincare. So $999 divided by 12 is like roughly $83. So that is how I came up with that. So far for the year, I actually am $34 over budget. That is for the whole year though, not for a month. So it's not too crazy, but my goal for July is to make up for that. So I need to spend, I think it was $49 or less to even out my budget. Let's talk about how much I've spent first, and then I will tell you about how much I've used up. Total spent so far this year is $532. That includes makeup and skincare products. And like I said, that is $34 over my entire budget for the year. Out of that, $391 is makeup and $141 of that is skincare. So I do find this interesting, and that is because obviously I'm spending much more of my budget on makeup than skincare, even though skincare is the thing I run out of regularly. I do not have a back stock of skincare. So if I run out of one of my serums or whatever, I have to go purchase a new one. Unlike makeup where, you know, I have several foundations, several blushes, whatever. Okay, so I will now tell you what I have used up, which is very exciting. One of my other goals was to use up significantly more than what I am spending. And I am doing that, which is very, very exciting. Alrighty, so total used so far this year for the first 6 months is $859 of makeup and skincare and perfume. So obviously that is not just makeup there. But as far as makeup, I have used $312 worth of makeup this year, which is pretty exciting. And then my skincare empties so far for the year are $363. And then also as far as perfume, that empty total is $184 because I finished 2 high-end perfumes. And by the way, I'm looking down because I keep track of all of this on a Excel spreadsheet on my computer. So I'm going to now tell you how much I have used up in each makeup category so far for January through June. I have finished 3 lip glosses, 2 concealers, 2 powders, 3 highlighters. That is very exciting. 2 of those are liquid, by the way, though, which obviously that's easier to use up than a powder highlighter. Okay, 5 mascaras, 1 eye primer, 3 lipsticks. That one is very exciting for me because using up lipstick is very hard for me to do. 3 setting sprays, 2 face primers, 2 brow products, 1 Stila glitter. That's its own category because I didn't know where to put it. 1 blush, 1 foundation, and 1 bronzer. That is a total of 30 makeup items for January through June. So yes, for the first 6 months of the year, I did use 30 makeup items, which is very exciting. Although last year, so I've been keeping track of this actually. This is my 3rd year in a row keeping track of this, but I didn't have a YouTube channel before a year and a half ago. So in 2018, I did finish 61 makeup items, and in 2017, I finished more than that. I think it was closer to 70. So the thing about project panning is, for me, is the more I project pan, even though I do buy new makeup, but overall my numbers are shrinking in my collection. So it does become harder and harder to use things up because you tend to be left, or at least me, I tend to be left with a lot of full-size items. So, and full items, things that are, you know, nowhere close to being empty. when I first started project panning, I had a massive makeup collection and I had tons of stuff that was just sitting there that was half empty or a quarter empty, and I was just not using it up. So it was much easier to use things up in the beginning of my whole project pan journey, if you will. So I am definitely happy that I have used up $859 and I've spent $532 total for makeup and skincare. So I am doing well on definitely using up significantly more than what I'm spending. I'm a little frustrated that I'm over budget, but it's really not that much, so I'm definitely set and determined to make up for that in July. Overall, I think I am doing well. The only thing I will say about my low buy is I kind of wish that I didn't set the budget for both makeup and skincare. I'm going to continue doing it this way for the rest of the year, but I think personally it would have made more sense for me to set a lower budget, like maybe $50, $55 just for makeup, because every month, like I showed you in the numbers, all but 1 month, I'm spending more on makeup than I'm on skincare, which doesn't really make sense. And I do feel a little bit limited on the skincare because I still want to buy makeup. So there's just not that much money left in my budget for me to be buying much high-end skincare. There's a few higher end products, you know, I've wanted to get from Sunday Riley or Drunk Elephant, but it's like one Drunk Elephant serum is my budget for the whole month. So I think in the future, I don't know, I would think a better idea for me, although I'm not going to change it as of now, would be to have a lower budget for just makeup and then not set as strict of a budget for skincare, but just have my goal be that I am using up more products in money than I am spending. So I could maybe splurge on like a Sunday Riley product here or there, and I would still be using up more than what I'm spending for the year. Anyway, that's just something that I kind of been thinking about because I have wanted to get some high-end skincare, but haven't really been able to. But that's fine. It's really not that big of a deal. I mean, honestly, my favorite skincare is mostly from The Ordinary, which is so affordable. So that is totally fine. So anyway, yes, those are my totals, how much I've spent, how much I've used up. I actually think I'm doing okay, even though I'm a little bit over my budget. Again, I do want to make up for that. So yeah, that is it. Check out my whole playlist on this series and check out my empties and my project pans if you're interested, and thank you for watching.